The magical genie being summoned from a lamp and granting wishes has a darker origin.
Sometimes it's better to keep the genie in the bottle.
Djinn, also known as genies, are mythical creatures that originated in pre-Islamic Arabian religion and were eventually absorbed into Islamic theology and folklore. They have had a significant impact on Middle Eastern literature, cinema, and religious systems. As a reflection of their elusive character, the term jinn comes from Arabic, which means to hide or adapt. While people are made of clay and angels are made of light, jinn are formed of smokeless fire and have free will, which allows them to choose between good and evil. Jinn are generally divided into three classes: Ifrits, who are renowned for their formidable power and are frequently portrayed as malevolent; Marids, who are the most powerful and are known for their strength and ability to grant wishes; and a general category that includes a variety of jinn with varying power levels and moral alignments.
The Quran has revealed that the jinn was created from the fire of scorching winds.
The Quranic passages in Surah al-Jinn and other places refer to jinn as actual entities created by Allah. They will suffer in the hereafter for their actions, just like humans, and are vulnerable to judgment. Folklore frequently depicts jinn as shapeshifters with the ability to take on animal or human shapes and meddle in human affairs. Known for being prominent in 1001 Nights, they engage with people through a variety of enchanted stories, such as the well-known tale of Aladdin's genie, which is a westernized version of a jinn that has become a global sensation thanks to Arabian Nights and Disney. Apart from that, jinn are also considered guardians of certain settings or spirits of nature in diverse local religions. A fascinating facet of folklore that is frequently emphasized in popular culture and literature is the connection between jinn and wish fulfillment. Middle Eastern folklore and Islamic teachings have deeper roots and more nuanced depictions of this issue. Middle Eastern folktales collected in 1001 Nights are largely responsible for the idea that jinn can grant wishes that Westerners are exposed to. Stories about jinn who can grant wishes to those who free them frequently depict them imprisoned in bottles or lamps. This notion, however, is a storytelling device in folk tales that addresses themes of power, greed, and morality rather than a conventional feature of Islamic or pre-Islamic thinking on jinn. According to legend, jinn frequently grant requests that have unexpected outcomes. Stories about human ambition's boundaries and a warning against greed are imparted in these tales. The Aladdin story serves as an example of this, as the genie bestows money and power, but these gifts also come with a set of difficulties and enemies of their own. According to numerous tales, jinn may grant requests in a way that satisfies the letter, but not the spirit of the request, which could have ironic or negative results. This illustrates how certain jinn are cunning creatures that take pleasure in tricking people or punishing them for their wants. Some myths claim that jinn are only able to fulfill a specific number of wishes, or that certain cosmic or magical rules restrict their ability to do so. These restrictions, which are frequently at the heart of the story's narratives, force characters to make crucial decisions, heightening tension.
How many wishes would a genie have to give you where one of those wishes would be sand off?
Moral teachings are often imparted through wishes in jinn tales. While people who make unselfish wishes may receive unexpected rewards, characters who desire for selfish or greedy reasons frequently find themselves in worse situations. Wish-granting jinn are not common in Islamic culture. Gnomes and jinn are thought to be sentient entities with free choice that coexist with humans and are capable of both evil and good. They do not have a natural tendency to be kind or helpful to people.
A jinn once freed can use the stone to bring forth his race to our reality and overwhelm humanity.
Instead of emphasizing the jinn's interactions with humans through granting wishes, the Quran and Hadiths, sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, explain jinn in the context of their own existence, moral choices, and their relationship to God. It's said that jinn and humans communicate often, and that these exchanges can occasionally be dangerous or fatal. When a jinn assumes possession of a person, it's one of the most terrifying abilities associated with evil spirits. Disease or psychological discomfort symptoms are occasionally thought to be the product of jinn possession in various Middle Eastern and North African civilizations. In addition, jinn are believed to haunt particular places or objects and to be able to curse people, bringing about a variety of bad luck, including illness, financial ruin, or even death. A jinn's malevolent actions can stem from a variety of motivations, including hatred, mischief, or a natural tendency toward evil. It's common knowledge that jinn harbor resentment toward humans and may seek retribution for any harm that people may unintentionally do to them. This could mean infringing upon their rights or upsetting their places of residence. Rather than being overtly wicked, some jinn are portrayed as mischievous creatures that enjoy perplexing or fooling people. Others are considered inherently evil, driven by a demonic disposition that aligns them against humanity and goodness. Different cultural customs are used as defense against the evil elements of jinn. These include wearing amulets and talismans, which are often composed of materials thought to fend off jinn or engraved with passages from the Quran. Another method of protection is through rituals and prayers, especially Quranic recitations. Additionally, traditional advice frequently advises against certain actions or behaviors that might attract jinn, such as speaking aloud about them, urinating in holes, or littering in locations thought to be home to these beings. The profound spiritual and cultural significance of jinn in these tribes is reflected in these safety precautions. The jinn are a common topic in contemporary media, including movies, TV series, books, and video games because of their capacity to grant wishes. In addition to highlighting themes seen in classic tales such as the perils of unbridled power and the significance of carefully crafting wishes, these contemporary renditions frequently examine the complexities of desires. Because they may be both good and evil, jinn are diverse characters in mythology and storytelling, which is why they have such fascination. Jinn, creatures that exist between the material and spiritual realms, continue the tradition of their cultural heritage and folklore, symbolizing the enigmatic and unknown facets of our existence.